All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra's lair. I'm your host, Larry, and we're back here today to check out another Kickstarter game while it's looking to get funded called Technolites. It's made by Zugala Entertainment, and they're looking to get some extra cash so that they can finish adding some polish and some veneer to the game before it gets released out to the wide world. And what that means is this game, it's a top-down shooter. It's a top-down sci-fi shooter where we get to play as a cool fighter jet in space where we fight off hordes of invading Technolites, and it's full of lots of story and voice acting, and you can even do some more in-depth things like build your own ship so that you can customize it the way that you want to play it the way that makes sense for your playstyle, which I think is actually kind of cool. I've been seeing a lot more games offer you more ship customization in both the dogfighting and top-down shoot-'em-up genres, and we're going to check this out here today.
Earth Year 2132. The crew of the UESA Frost Needle is exploring Jupiter's moon Europa. Well, deep under Europa's oceans, they awake a long-lost ancient alien vessel. Against their will, the alien ship locks onto the Frost Needle and pulls them inside. Well on board the alien vessel, our heroes encounter an ancient alien who warns them that they are all that stand between Earth and imminent doom, the Technolites. After hearing his warning, our heroes decide to help him defend the Earth. Let's go, team, and destroy the Technolite hordes!
And we're just going to jump in here to the first mission to see what it's all about. So we're going to play this on easy mode just so that it doesn't make my brain go crazy. And then we'll start by checking out the different components. So the first thing is that you have a bunch of different heroes that you can unlock, and they each have their own perks, it looks like. And the first character here is Bernard Swift, who is a legend. And actually, that's all it says. Just says that Bernard Swift is a legend. So I guess he must be really good at what he does, because that's the only thing that his record has on him. Boy, he is one heck of a gung-ho fighter. They each, I'm guessing, will eventually have their own backstory. And then you can select and build your own ship, starting with a hull. Although, this one is mostly just telling me that I've already put together a ship earlier when I was play testing it. So basically, you can put a ship together by clicking and dragging different components, unlocking different components with money that you earn in the game by doing various missions. And then you can unlock different cockpits, wings, and all sorts of stuff, which provides you with different lift, energy, health, offensive capacity, movement, and everything. And I'm guessing you're just trying to figure out a ship that is simultaneously robust enough to withstand being shot at, and also have enough oomph in order to actually kill stuff. I would say at present, let me just pull my mouse in here to make this a little easier. I would say at present, whoa, okay, that the building system might need a little bit of a robust overhaul before it goes to market. This is very tedious. Like, everything about this is kind of boring and kind of tedious. And aside from just getting the better level of stuff in here, like the next tier of equipment, I don't know why I care about any of what's going on with these wing segments. Like, if these wings did something specific, if, like, these wings could, like, explode off of my ship and, like, turn into a spinning, revolving blade around my ship to keep me safe from enemies and I could, like, plow into them, that would be really cool. Otherwise, these all just look like they have different stats that I may or may not know what's important for why. So that probably needs some streamlining and maybe some cooler stuff added to that that makes it worthwhile for me to combine different types of wings and different engines and stuff. Because at present, this is just kind of there. So we'll just slap in some first level Vulcan turrets and let's go blast some stuff. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I don't have any other stuff. We'll just go in here and blam stuff in the face. So I'm not 100% certain what's going to be going on in these different missions. I would guess, based upon the fact that there is a pretty in-depth story with like animations and stuff that's going to be going on, that there is an objective here. Like maybe we're looking to get some intel on what the current fighting strength of the alien menace is. My curious question for the storyline right off the bat is like, what are the Technolites and why did they chase the Altarian aliens that are kind of... They have a weird head that's all kind of spindly with some like tentacles and some claws. They don't look like anything that you really want to mess with, to be completely honest with you. So I'm just curious what it is that they did to tick off the Technolites, or maybe the Technolites are more of like a Borg species. That they just kind of assimilate everything, steal your technology, kill your species, catalog the whole thing, and then go about their merry way. Otherwise, as far as gameplay goes, this is kind of like a bullet hell shooter for a top-down shoot-'em-up, but instead of dodging a bunch of bullets, I'm dodging a bunch of ships. And while that's cool, and I kind of like the graphics for being less about a flat set of sprites and actually having some 3D elements to them, I don't really know what it is about this game that's really going to set it apart in the very large genre that is bullet hell shooters and top-down shoot-'em-up games. Because not only are there quite a few of these on PC, but there's also quite a few of these on mobile that you can play for free, if not for very cheap. So you're going to have to put some more razzmatazz on things like the shipbuilder in order to really sell that. And I'm thinking what you really need is, I'm thinking you really need to be able to put together a set of weapons that all work together in mysterious and strange ways when you combine them in the shipbuilder. Like, let's say I put like a gravity gun on my left cannon, and then I put like a blaster on the other one, and then when they are both used together in conjunction, they make like some cool, crazy techno sci-fi stuff happen. That sounds kind of neat to me. As it stands right now, from what I've played so far in my playtesting and currently on camera, none of this really wows me in any great grand way. I mean, I like the graphics, that I will definitely admit. Like, I kind of like how they're very 3D and kind of detailed, but not too crazy as to be distracting or to look like there's a discrepancy between the details in the environment and the characters. I don't know, I kind of like that. But the rest of it, it's kind of a toss-up until we see what the developers add to the game and what they end up deciding to do for different elements, different bits of polish, so on and so forth. Otherwise, I think overall what I would say of the game right now is that it's got a solid foundation. There's a lot of different things that are kind of interesting, but kind of basic at the same time because it's a very early concept demo that we're playing. So I think it's cool, but that's, again, going to be completely up to you whether or not this seems like a game that you folks at home would be really interested in playing and checking out for yourselves. Otherwise, it all works pretty well. All the controls are solid. The keyboard and mouse controls work real well. The gamepad controls are very serviceable. Although sometimes it doesn't want to use the laser firing when I hit the side trigger. But that's no big deal. So yeah, this is a look at the Technolites demo. It's currently up on Kickstarter, looking to get funded. It's got a good foundation like I was saying before. It looks like it could go places, especially when they include so much intent, like a whole immersive load of voiceovers and voice acting and story, including a lot of animations, which look really cool. It's got, you know, it's got all the pieces. We're just gonna have to see where they go to put it all together. I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see. So that'll be it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys and gals next time. Bye, everybody.